Hey guys, so basically today I'm going to be talking about my favorite LW3 class. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because a lot of people are under the misconception that if you're going to be sniping the game, you need to have, a sniper scope on it. It has to be legit like that. With this gun, there's so many different variations you can do with it. I'm just going to go through basically my top most used and the one I got gold with for this particular gun, and then I'm going to be going through the other loadouts that I use with it. So we'll start with my custom 8. You can see I already have the gold camo on there. So we'll go through. The first thing is the optic. I use a Royal and Cross 4x scope. You think like you don't want like something that's not a sniper scope on the sniper. This is basically a sniper scope. It gives you a greater field of view. You can scope in a little bit faster, and it just gives you a slight advantage. And the biggest thing is the greater field of view. You can see more things around in that area, and you're still scoping in, so you're still sniping. It's still legit. And I use the Royal across 4 times, and with my favorite reticle so far has been this one, the Clean Living. If you can get 400 kills with this one, I recommend this reticle. It makes it look more legit, more like a sniper. It makes it feel more like you're using a sniper scope. And yeah, so this gun setup kind of reminds me of the Kar 98 from Modern Warfare. If you know anything about that, it was a very quick gun, and you can get all these different reticles for it. So this is the one I use right now. Really love it. So that's that. And then of course the muzzle. So the muzzle, I use a stabilizer 0.308. If you just have the 6 slot or the 5 slot, not the what does this give me? 7 slot, right? There's 7 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 slot. If you just have the 5, I believe it gives you to work with. I don't recommend putting the stabilizer on there. There is no point. But if you're going to follow my full class setup, I do put in Gunfighter. So for this particular one and the gun that got me gold, I do use the Gunfighter perk, which allows me to equip literally every attachment you can think of. So the next one down the line is the Tiger Team. This is just the best all around for any sniper you have in this game. Whether it's the Pellington or this one, there's really no reason. Like once you get it at level, level 50, you get Tiger Team. Once you get that, like just slap it on there. The damage goes up, fire rate goes up, bullet velocity goes up. The only downside is the starting ammo, the ammo capacity. So it's like, it's worth it. That plus the Tiger Team Spotlight, which allows you to see enemies, especially in the more grassy map. You can see enemies without being scoped in, and it'll be a big red dot on top of them. This works really well. You can see it in a couple of my clips, or the couple of my clips I'm going to be showing for this particular gun. You'll be able to see that. There's that. And then with the underbarrel, you want the infiltrator grip. This will give you, just greater speed. That's what you need with this gun. With the LW3, you really just need greater speed. And I know this one says speed grip. Really, it just reduces the speed. Like, I don't recommend that. This infiltrator grip is probably the best one you can have for this sniper. Then after that, we have magazine. And I'm going to pick this 7-round because the cons, like if you look at all these, like, yeah, this one doesn't have any cons. It's a fast mag, reload quickness, great. But because of the Tiger Team, you already have a reduction of 1 round with the 7 round. So I have 6 rounds in now because it's a 7-round mag, and the Tiger Team gets rid of one of those bullets. Doesn't let you use one more. So 7-round mag, I highly recommend. You're pretty much getting your full starting ammo, and there's really no difference. Like if you're gonna be reloading in between, you're gonna get killed anyway with a sniper. So these other ones, there's a bunch of like aim down sight time. You need that. Like you don't want to like -10. Like it's just not a good idea. The next one is the handle. I go with the airborne elastic wrap only because I believe this one has the greatest ADS ADS speed, so it gives you plus 12% ADS, 90% flinch resistance, and then aim while going prone. I recommend this one a lot. The flinch resistance really helps when you're, you know, in a pinch and somebody's firing at you and you need to fire back real quick. You can reload, scoping in and keep firing. So is that. And then the stock, you can either go with the Raider pad or the Marathon stock. I recommend the Marathon stock only because sprint to fire time is actually really important in this game. Being able to, you know, immediately scope in and fire is a lot more important. And then minus 15% hip fire accuracy. You're never really hip firing with a sniper unless you're really close to the accuracy. Doesn't really matter. So that's this loadout, and I'll show a couple clips now of just me playing. No audio on top of it, just me playing with this gun, and you'll see, you know, the great things about it. There are great things about this loadout. The next one we're gonna look at is next loadout we are going to look at is loadout. What is this? Loadout 9. So this one I actually needed for the larger maps, and that is because when you have a sniper and people are looking at you, they could see the flash, and it's really important if you're on a larger map to get something that will hide that flash so you can't really be spotted easily. I can't tell you how many times that I've been killed just because somebody saw my the flash from my gun, or saw the you know, the shine from the tip of my gun, and this definitely helps the flash hider. So definitely reduce that muzzle flash, allow you to get a couple more kills in before you get killed. With this one I also use gunfighter, allows me to have more attachments. I just recommend that for pretty much anybody that's using a sniper in this game. It's very hard to get your ADS time down unless you have more than the allotted attachments. So with this one I go with a muzzle of the sound moderator. The barrel, we're gonna go with Tiger Team as always. It's the best one. Once you get that, just use it. Before you have Tiger Team, probably the Combat Recon is probably your best bet before you have Tiger Team. You get that a little bit earlier on, so it'll help you out when you really need it. So the next one we're gonna look at is the body. Of course, Tiger Team Spotlight allows you to see players more easily, allows you to get more kills in. Really just gives you that slight edge that's kind of necessary. And with the handle with this one, I went with Serpent Wrap, only because the ADS time and the ADS time makes more sense. It's just I feel faster with the Serpent Wrap for some reason. Like in this instance, I feel faster with the Serpent Wrap only because the sound moderator gets rid of the slows the bullet velocity. I don't know, like you can choose. I don't know. You could choose either the Serpent Wrap or the Airborne Elastic Wrap, but for some reason, with the Serpent Wrap, I feel faster with this particular loadout. So I just use that. We're using the Infiltrator Grip, of course, under barrel. That's the best one you can have for this gun. Magazine, we're gonna go with a 7-round because, like I said before, it definitely helps with the fact that you lose bullets with the Tiger Team. So with the stock, I go with Marathon stock with this one. Like I said before, you can go with this or the Raider pad, but the Marathon stock feels better. Like you'll understand what I mean if you try both. The Marathon stock just has a better feeling to it when you're actually scoping down sights, especially if you're a little bit more experienced. But you just don't know what the best thing to use is here. And we'll actually look at my perks for those two. So I always use Paranoia, Scavenger, and Gung Ho. You'll never know when you need more ammo with a sniper, especially if you're in a far off distance. You could just pick up ammo from fallen soldiers and use that. It definitely helps a lot, like a lot more than you would think. Perk 1, I always use Paranoia. A lot of people will tell you Tactical Mask is a good idea. I don't know, I don't seem to get in many sticky situations with flashbangs because the other person usually stuns themselves too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll walk and throw it. So we're always like timed the same. It will give you a slight edge, but Paranoia definitely gives you an edge as a sniper when you can feel, you can sense there's sensors on the sides. You'll see what I mean when you actually equip it, you'll have these bars that show you where they're shooting from. It helps so much. For whatever reason, this is almost like having a hack in the game, honestly. That's how great that one is. Gung Ho, fire your weapon and use equipment while sprinting. Move at full speed when reloading. I recommend this so much because you could switch to your pistol a lot faster with a sniper. A lot of people say use Ghost or Cold-Blooded. You know, like I said, if you're just going for straight kills, go with Gung Ho. You'll get more kills. Yeah, you'll get killed by score streaks and stuff, but really it's just worth it in the end. So this is the LW3 Tundra, the first loadout. Tactical, always stim shot. Field upgrade, that could be pretty much whatever you want. I just prefer the SAM turret. And then lethal, I go with Tomahawk for really close situations when they just run up on you. You can just throw that thing. It's not the best like it was in Black Ops 2. If you remember that, the Tomahawk was crazy lethal. Like really, really good weapon to have. And this one, it's like, it's alright. You can see with all my LW3 loadouts, I go with Tomahawk. So I went through this one, basically the same thing, except with this one I went with Ghost only because this was supposed to be more of like I said, there's silencers on both my weapons. This is more of a silent class, and it helps you get more kills on a long-range map. You should be flexible. You should have more than one loadout you rely on, so you can adapt more to situations, and that's just what I do with my snipers. The next thing, of course, Loadout 10. We'll go through this one. So this one I actually have Lawbreaker. That's because this is for basically when I'm trying to get kills with a sniper, if I'm trying to level it up, but there's so many people like just coming very close. It's really nice to have the MP5. I know they nerfed it, but the MP5 is still a very good weapon to have as a backup. And Stim Shot and Tomahawk, of course. With this one I actually went with Tactical Mask. Only because, like I said, this is for real close quarter situations when you're getting kind of pissed off. You switch to this loadout, you know what I mean? Like you switch to that, you know, submachine gun loadout, and this one helps you get sniper kills as well, basically. So I go with the Tactical Mask and the Scavenger, of course. That's like my favorite perk in the middle here. Tracker, never really saw a purpose for that. You know, all these other ones are kind of like, you know, it's okay, but Scavenger is really, really helpful. Gung Ho. Pretty much always for the last one, unless, like I said, in my silent loadout, you don't really want that. The Gung Ho, you're trying to stay further back. So with this one, actually, I haven't updated this in a while, but originally I was using, like, if you don't have anything yet, this you could follow along with this part. The barrel, I used the Combat Recon before I got the Tiger Team. With the body, I used the Steady Aim Laser before I got the Tiger Team Spotlight, only because that really helped with the ADS time and with accuracy. Accuracy is the word. Underbarrel, infiltrated grip, as always. Magazine, I didn't see a purpose for needing a magazine because I had 5 rounds, and you know, if you have to reload, like I said, in the middle of a match, you're gonna die anyway. This is no way around it. Handle, this is before I got the Airborne and the Serpent Wrap, I was using Speed Tape. That's the best one out of these top 4 ones here that you get to start with. And with the stock Duster Pad, that's gives you a little bit of a I don't know, advantage with slide speed. Like, it kind of helped. But now if you want to stick around, this is my updated, I'm going to update this one right now actually. So we'll go with Marathon stock. Handle's really important. You want the Airborne Elastic Wrap. Barrel, of course, the Tiger Team. And underbarrel, we can get rid of that. And we'll use, let's see, what do we got for the last one? We've got barrel. Body, we'll go with the Tiger Team Spotlight. Handle, stock. Really, this is pretty much it. So this is what you would use. And actually, let's put one more in here. So we'll go with the 7-round magazine. So this is a loadout if you have just 5 slots and you're wondering what to put. This is what I normally go with. So it's barrel, it's a Tiger Team, body, Tiger Team, magazine 7-round. That gives you that, like I said, +6 because the Tiger Team takes away 1. Handle, we'll go with the Airborne Elastic Wrap. Stock, we're going with the Marathon stock. And this is pretty much, you know, a quality loadout. And you can see I got everything, you know, just using these, what did I have? 3 separate loadouts that I used in total with this gun. And Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I guess I'll tell you what I got with the submachine gun here. So the muzzle, I haven't really upgraded this one because I've been working on my snipers for a while since the game came out, actually. But we go with the muzzle brake. This definitely helps with the vertical recoil. Helps for those slightly long range. And the cavalry, just because I use this a lot when there's score streaks, enemy score streaks, and you want to take them out. This helps a lot, actually. And you could go with the extended, but really this one's pretty good. We'll go with body. We got the stay aim laser, of course, for the MP5. That's really useful for when you just switch your weapons and you don't want to ADS. Underbarrel, we got the foregrip. This one, whatever, just the standard foregrip definitely helps because we got the horizontal and the vertical recoil control. You know, it definitely helps with stabilizing. So I go with speed tape, of course, and stock. I mean, you don't really need this. Stock for MP5 is kind of just laughable. Like 40 round drum I actually have done before. I think I switched that up with the which one did I take out? The barrel. I took out the barrel and I put in the 40 round drum. That helps sometimes in certain instances when you got a lot of people you got to take out and you only got cypher classes right now, like I pretty much do. So that's the full loadout for pretty much my last custom class of the LW3. So we got the 50. Let's see. So we got custom 10. This was that close quarters. You know, gotta move kind of weapon class where you want to get kills with a sniper, but you're getting pinned down by everybody who's got some machine guns. This is the class. Custom 9. This is more for the silent long range map. This is great. The pistol, you know, select your own. I'm not really good with pistols, so I just throw in pretty much whichever one, you know, looks cool. I'll use. With the custom 8, this is my main one. This is the one I got gold on, and I really recommend this loadout. Just to go through one more time, I'll go through. So we got gunfighter, and then of course these are the loadouts. I'll just kind of flip through them so you can see what we got here. And that should be pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy my class setups. If you like them, let me know. Leave a comment down below. We're doing more of these videos. I've really gotten into Call of Duty Cold War. So have a nice day.
Help me take this. Sighting in. Tango.